Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you the differences in Descenders on old gen console versus new gen console, since I've just got a new Xbox and I've discovered some of these differences. So let me show you and talk about it. So obviously starting off is the insane quality, as you'd expect, and it honestly feels like I'm playing on a cloud. Everything's a lot faster, like loading into the game, loading into the maps, but also there's some unexpected things, such as this area in the lobby. On my old Xbox, it was just the moon jump, but on my new console, there are these caravans, like a camping site kind of area here, picnic benches, picnic tables, and this little tower, lodge cabin. Yeah, this was never here. It was only the moon jump that you can see right there. So I don't get why this is added on this console, since it's not really that impacting to the game. There's also these flags, like these little banners, Unity, everywhere. That little detail was never on my old Xbox either. And another difference, actually, in the top left of the screen where you can see other players in your game, you could only play with 3 other players. Now I can play with a lot more, and it's more integrated. There's more PC players, it's not just Xbox. So yeah, another cool difference there as well. You can meet more new people, play with new people, and do a cool line with people in your lobby. Now this section here, the leaderboard, and what is this, a bar? This bar was never here, don't know what that's about, but this leaderboard bit, never here. You always have the top 10 leaderboard challenge, but the leaderboard itself was never in the lobby on old gen console. But yeah, here it is. This is also a common theme that you'll see throughout the video. Up there in the hills, there's a lot more trees, a lot more scenery, and it just looks less plain in general. When on old gen console, it would just look like some plain hills, no trees at all. But yeah. Also, another thing I want to show you, Career Plus in the desert. Again, there's a lot more stuff in the background, a lot more objects. Like, there wasn't this many trees to start off with, and there's a lot more structures, such as the pyramids. Like, these were only on the boss jump. These flat sections were never here, and neither were these, what are they called? I'm just going to call them Egyptian structures for now. These were never here as well. So you've got a lot more like detail, a lot more depth into the map, and yeah, it looks a lot more filled up, I would say. But yeah, that's a cool difference as well. And like I said before, this is displayed on a lot of different maps. I'm going to show you another example of a map which didn't have this type of scenery either, and that's in Korea and in the peaks. Now, also, I know I've already mentioned it, but this loading time is absolutely crazy. Like, this would take me like 4 and 5 minutes to get into the map I wanted to play. But let me just show you what I mean. See, look at all these trees down here. I've never seen them in peaks in my life. So yeah, it also makes the game look like it's more finished, more developed as well, which I really like. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this place? Okay, these buildings, again, never here. So I'm guessing there's a lot more background objects, you know, makes the map look more authentic, more better. I want to go to that glowing thing. Let's just cut across this. Hopefully we don't bail this time, because I did not mean to do that. But yeah, it overall makes the game look a lot better. Again, I don't see why these aren't on old gen console, but I guess what's the point in updating the game as much when, you know, that console's getting old now. What is this? This is like a fire pit. Don't know what this is, never seen this. Also, a lot of people, I'm gonna just show this because a lot of people kept saying it to me on my TikTok. On Stoker Bike Park, they would tell me, oh, where are your trees? Like, I would literally have no trees, and I'm gonna insert a clip into the video if I have one of Stoker Bike Park before on my old gen console. But this is what it looks like now. Like, all these trees, it looks like a proper forest, doesn't it? Never here. It would look so, like, glitched. It would look so plain. And it kind of looked like an unloaded chunk in Minecraft, if you get what I mean. Like, all this scenery, never here. So again, it adds more like makes the game more aesthetically pleasing. Look, it honestly makes it more playable as well. But yeah, all these trees, never here either. But I'm liking all the new detail into the game, you know, it's great. Another map with noticeable differences is Rage Squid Riot. Now, on my old console, which was an Xbox One S, right, it would be void. You could not see to the bottom of the canyon at all. Like, it would probably cut out about 10 feet in front of us. You would not even be able to see that far in front. But now, as you can see, I can see all the way down there. I can even see the helicopter, which, this is crazy to me. I can actually see the whole map for once, and it again doesn't look unloaded or glitched. This is a great difference. I love it. Another difference is, I don't think you'd notice this if you haven't played on old gen console like I have, but if you go into replay mode, let's go into that replay. Don't even have a clue what it is, to be fair, but basically it runs more smoother when you try to speed the clip out. Normally it would fast forward and just skip half of the clip, but when I'm speeding it up right now, it speeds up quite smoothly and it actually doesn't miss out any gameplay, and yeah, it's a lot less glitched than what it was. Now, this is honestly, I think, a personal opinion of mine. I feel like the game's a lot easier to play, and yeah, it just feels a lot easier, a lot smoother, and yeah, I'm loving the extra detail. I'm loving the way you can feel like a community and, you know, play with more people, you know. It's a lot better than what it is on old gen console. I really appreciate the difference, but at the same time, I don't understand why half this stuff wasn't added on old gen console, but I'm loving the difference, and yeah, the game feels a lot better. And yeah, if you didn't know any of these differences, I don't expect you to, but I hope you find this video entertaining, because yeah, there is a significant difference in the game. But yeah, what do you guys think? Did you know any of these differences?